Hi, good morning, friends. It is day 12 on the keto journey. If you're following along with me, um, congratulations. We have almost made it to 2 weeks. Today is Friday, so we only have Saturday and Sunday, and then we're there. We've made 2 weeks in. Um, this week I have started exercising at the gym. I've gone 2 days this week, which is a excellent start for me because I am not a gym person at all. I went and joined a small gym um, that I feel comfortable going to work out at. Sometimes it's just a matter of finding something that you enjoy doing or finding something that you're comfortable doing. So I'm not a gym person. The gym for some reason just intimidates me, and of course, with the COVID and all that, being around a lot of different people in a big old gym is not what I wanted to do. So, so far, I'm happy with the little gym I've been going to, and I've only been doing pretty much a little cardio the last couple of days. So today I'm going to take a break because I have some things to do today, and I'm not going to go to the gym. Tomorrow, I may go take my grands to the park or something like that to get some exercise in. Um, but probably won't go back to the gym until either Sunday or Monday. um, so I, this morning, against my better judgment, got on the scale and it moved a few ounces, but for some reason, I guess because I've been being more active and have really been way under my calorie count the last couple of days. I just expected to see about 2 pounds or something like that from Monday. I don't know why. I just had that in my head. And I think a lot of us get that in our heads as well that, we're going to be on this diet and it's some great miracle diet that's different from all the rest. And we're just going to lose pounds and pounds and pounds with little effort. Um, so I decided that today I want to talk about weight loss on the keto and what you should expect, and also to encourage you not to get discouraged, okay? Um, because on average, you know, to be healthy, you should only lose between 1 to 3 pounds per week. Um, that is a healthy weight loss. If you're losing more than that every week, may not be so healthy for you, and it may cause some health complications. Um, slow, slow and steady is the best way. Um, and you shouldn't get discouraged if you're just losing 1 pound a week. I mean, 1 pound is 1 pound. That's great. It's better than none. And at least you're doing things and making an effort to get healthier. So we're going to talk real quick about some things that could be causing you not to lose weight, and how you can change those things to help boost your weight loss. Okay. So if you're just stuck and it's like the scale is not moving, or maybe it went up a pound, there may be some things that you're doing that could be affecting that. Okay. So number one, on keto, it's important that your carbs are reduced to 5% or less of your daily calorie intake. Okay, so we talked about this before. You want your carbs to be around 5%. Um, you want your protein to be around 25%, and you want your fat intake to be the highest. So you need your fat intake to be around 70%. Okay. Those three things are what make up your macros, and you track those. And when you track those on your little tracker, you should be able to see your percentages. Okay. And you want to monitor that, and maybe if your weight is not coming off, or you don't feel like you're getting into the ketosis, maybe you need to go back and look at your days and see where you're missing the mark. Okay. Um, so that's important. The number one thing for keto. You could be not getting enough nutritious food. Okay. If you're on the lazy, dirty keto diet, it doesn't require you to monitor what types of food you're eating. You just eat what you want to eat, but keep count of your macros. Um, so it could be that the food you're eating, the processed food, so if you're still eating fast food, me, um, but you're doing it on a regular basis, those are not nutritious. You're not getting your nutrients that you need out of them. Therefore, it could be stalling your weight loss. So you want to try to incorporate more nutritious foods into your diet. So eggs, fish, poultry, pasteurized meats. You want to get in some non-starchy vegetables like the greens, the broccoli, the peppers, mushrooms. Mix those things in to your meals, to your food, to flavor it, but also to get your nutrients in. Um, so that's the second thing. So number three would be your calorie intake. So in the beginning, you're trying to get adjusted to the diet, you're switching up what types of food you're eating, and you're really concentrating on those carbs. Well, now it might be time to start concentrating on your calorie intake. Um, I talked about this before, how I was going over my calorie intake for the day. My goal was uh, 1,200 calories a day, and I was going to 1,400, 1,500, sometimes 1,600 calories a day. So for me, if I want to enhance my weight loss, I feel like I would need to stick to that 1,200 calories per day. Um, to really maximize my weight loss. So that may be something you need to look at as well. Um, Maybe your expectations are too high. Like I said in the beginning, you hear about the keto diet, you hear about all these success stories, you see it in your groups, people are posting their befores and afters, and you're like, oh wow, they've lost so much weight, they've done so good, not realizing that that before picture was 2 years ago, okay? And the after picture is now. So they've been working on this for years, and they've seen great results. But if you do the math, you might find that their weight loss wasn't as rapid as you think in your mind, because you're seeing these before and afters, and you're not really paying attention to the time frame. Um, so again, don't expect to lose 10 to 15 pounds a week. It's not healthy. It's not good for you. Um, you may lose a lot of weight the first week because you're losing water weight. Carbohydrates retain water in your body. So when you cut back those carbohydrates, you're losing that retention of water. So you're losing that water weight. So the more water weight you have the first week, the bigger the number is going to be at the end of the week. But after that, you're going to kind of level off, per se, for your weight loss. And it's not going to be, 5 to 10 pounds every week. It's going to go down to maybe 1 pound a week. It's healthy, it's good for you. Even 1 pound a week is still 5 pounds, 4 or 5 pounds in a month. Okay. And then also, I've talked about before, have other measures, because even though you may not be losing as much weight, you may be losing inches. And that's a fact. That's a real thing. Losing inches is a thing. Um, because a person can look like they lost 10, 20 pounds, and when in reality they only lost 5. Um, so don't hold your expectations so high for this diet. Expect to be healthy, healthier, and expect to have a slow and steady weight loss. Um, so if you're starting to work out and you're incorporating weightlifting, you're going to be gaining muscle and adding muscle mass. And I touched on this a little bit. Muscle mass weighs more than fat. So if you're gaining muscle, the scale is going to go up, but that's okay because that's good weight gain. Um, I wouldn't be mad at that. You know what I'm saying? If I gained some muscles over some fat, I would not be mad at that. Um, you need to pay attention to your snack foods. Keto snacks are high in fat. So the nuts, the cheeses, um, are high fat foods. So maybe you're snacking too much on the high fat foods and you need to go to some lower fat keto snack foods. You can choose some of the vegetables instead. Have some slices of cucumber or the peppers with the cream cheese, as some people do that. Um, so try some different snack foods. Um, don't always reach for the high fat foods you know, to get you through the day. Um, get you some vegetables in. And again, vegetables are important to keep you regular too. So if you're feeling constipated or you're backed up, you probably need to get in more vegetables so you get your nutrients in, that fiber in, to help you, stay regular. And that's important for your health as well, because nobody wants to be running around here crampy and cranky. Okay. Um, so stress and sleep. If you're stressed out and you're not getting enough sleep, or one or the other, that can also cause your weight to stall. Um, our mind plays tricks on us sometimes. So try to keep your stress level down. I know it may be hard, especially around the holidays, things get very stressful. So, and then we're going through this, COVID thing, and, just the everything, around us is stressors at this time of year. So, try to keep your stress level down. Um, the best way I can say to do that is make time for yourself, you know. So if you feel like you're just doing a lot and trying to please a lot of people, and um, you're trying to keep up with this and keep up with that, just take 10 to 15 minutes a day to just sit down, relax, breathe, um, take a walk, sit outside, take a drive. You know, drives really get my mind at ease because I can just drive and be quiet if I want, turn the radio off and just, get some quiet time. So sometimes you just need a little quiet time. So try to do that for yourself. And then try to get to bed at a decent time if you're an early riser. Um, if it's hard for you to get sleep at night, try to incorporate, a nap in during the day. Babies and old people do it. So, you know what I'm saying? Try it out. Might help you. So, um, stress and sleep can affect your weight loss. And then the last thing, of course, is physical activity. Maybe you're just not getting in enough physical activity or none at all. So, definitely, if you're not getting any at all, um, set a goal for yourself and try to do it. Don't try to overachieve. I used to do that all the time. Like, yeah, I'm going to join the gym and I'm going to go every day of the week. That's not realistic. Okay. Um, Set realistic goals for yourself. You know what your schedule is like. You know what you can and cannot do. So if you know you have time to take a 30-minute walk 3 times a day, I mean, 3 times a week, then set that goal and try to stick to it. Don't set certain days of the week if you're not for sure what day you can do it. Just say 3 times a week and just do it 3 times a week. Um, you can set yourself a goal for walking a mile or taking so many steps if you have the watch or the fitness watch. You can set goals for your move goals. So, like, I know with mine, I have move goals, stand goals, and steps. Yeah. So maybe you can set one of those goals to, move or stand or take so many steps during the day to help get your activity level up. Um, So those are just some little tidbits for you on weight loss with keto, and I hope you're not getting discouraged if you're not seeing the scale move. I personally know that it is discouraging because, like I said, I got on the scale today, and my rule of thumb is only to weigh yourself once a week. And this is why I don't weigh myself more than once a week, because I get discouraged when I get on the scale and it hadn't moved like I expect it to move. But if I stick to what I say and only weigh myself once a week on the same day every week at the same time or around the same time, then I have some really comparable results to go with. Okay. So, um, I won't do that again. I won't get on the scale again until Monday, because that's when I weigh myself on Mondays. So hopefully, come Monday, I will see it drop a few more ounces. I'm not going to expect pounds because I'm already down because I lost a few ounces. I'm down to the next pound. Um, so my expectation is to be there, maybe a few ounces less. So if I get more, great. I'll be so happy and excited. But if not, it's okay. So I just wanted to remind you all of those things, and to remind you to be realistic about your weight loss goals. Know that it's a process and it's not going to happen overnight. And if you don't see the scale moving, please don't get discouraged. Please don't go eat a cake or a sandwich or something like that because scale's not over. Just keep pushing through, and eventually you'll see the results. The results will come eventually. Just, maybe tweak something or do something a little different the next week. And just remember that even though you're doing something different today, it's not going to change your weight today. It may take another week or two for those results to show, but they're going to show eventually. So just stick to it. Okay. So that is my motivational moment for today. Um, Again, yesterday was day 11. Um, we had good meals yesterday. I had my egg and bacon for breakfast. I had a piece of chicken breast for lunch, and then I made a bacon, chicken, ranch casserole for dinner, which was very good. I put broccoli in it, a little cream cheese, and shredded cheese. I posted the picture of it and also a video on how to prepare that casserole. It came out pretty good. And then that was it for yesterday. I was pretty full, and I believe I was under my calorie count for yesterday. I have to go back and check. But I do believe I came in under my calorie count, which is great. Um, I'm starting to get used to eating less. So I'm full, after, my portion sizes are a little smaller now. I can eat a little less, um, and get full. So, that was day 11. So for day 12, again, it's Friday. Not really for sure what we're going to do for dinner. I hadn't figured that out yet. I'm going to pick up my grands for the weekend, and then we have the other kids coming as well. So we're going to have a house full of babies, um, which is a good thing because it keeps us happy and keeps us sane sometimes, but it keeps us going. So yeah, so we're gonna be active with the kids this weekend. Um, and we're just going to kind of play it by ear as far as our meals and things like that. Not the best thing to do because I really, really believe you should be prepared when you're on a diet. But I did buy a few groceries to kind of get us a little more healthier foods in the refrigerator. So we have those. So I hope y'all have a great day. We'll probably catch up a little later and see how it's going with the meals and all that. So y'all just keep on keeping on, and we'll talk to you again later. Toodles.